Yeah, I need some yeah.
All right, good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Kniff alongside Buddy Tarbot and Chris Knoll handling the live video stream on CoastSportsToday.com and the Coast Sports Today Facebook page. Welcome to the most extraordinary high school basketball season any of us will have ever experienced, as this COVID-19 pandemic, as many of you already know, have first put the season in jeopardy, and now that we're ready for this late start, has drastically shortened the season to just 15 games in a span of 6 weeks, and there are no fans allowed in any gymnasium. So it's really an extraordinary, unique situation here to be playing high school basketball, and we have a great rivalry game here to bring you between Lower Cape May and Middle Township, and both of these teams looking to get off on the winning foot. Teams only had 2 weeks of practice to get ready for the season and only one scrimmage, so we'll see how these two teams are tonight. We expect to see some rust, and but at least we have some basketball, buddy, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, and that's correct, Brian. And, you know, tonight's game, to tip off this, COVID-related season, you couldn't ask for a better rivalry matchup. Lower Cape May Regional coming up the Parkway, I should say, to exit 9 and take on Middle Township. Last year, Middle Township, they finished with a 12-15 record. Lower Cape May was 10-17. But as Brian, as you had indicated in one of your preview column stories, Lower lost 12 of their losses were by 6 points or less. So we have a lot of young talent out there on the floor tonight by both teams. We have a couple of veterans plugged in. But this is a big game. Both teams, talking to Coach Rocco before the game for Middle Township, this is a game that he really wants to get. He really wants to win.
High school basketball on the coast proudly brought to you by Crest Savings Bank. Banking since 1919 with branches to serve you throughout Cape May County. Visit CrestSavings.com. Hemingway's at the Grand in Cape May, the locals' favorite restaurant for lunch or dinner. Hemingway's oceanfront on Beach Avenue in Cape May. Follow them on Facebook. And if you're watching on the video screen, it may look a little different than it has. There's certainly a lot going on here. First, Middle Township has done a good job doing it as a fundraiser. You could buy your picture and put it in the stands to make it look full. And the scorer's table and the benches have been moved to the opposite side of the gym than what has been traditionally here at Middle Township. We are actually sitting at the old scorer's table. So we are right by the court here, and we're honored to be sitting in the spot that was once held by Frank Servino.
I was just going to say, and I happen to be in Frank Servino's spot.
Yeah.
And they did a wonderful job of cleaning up all the mustard spills, all the relish spills. So, this is a different look in more ways than one. Here at the Middle Township High School gym.
We have one final in already in a girls' game. Wildwood was at home today against Pennsgrove, and it was a pretty sluggish first quarter for them, and then they really turned on the Jets in the second and third quarters and won going away 66-29 over Pennsgrove. I believe Wildwood may have only led by 3 after the first quarter, and then they really turned on the Jets in the middle two periods and won it comfortably 66-29. You got to go on social media, go to the school's web pages. There are all kinds of live streams involving a lot of other games tonight. Wildwood's game against Pensgrove is being live streamed on the NFHS network. The girls' game between these two schools, LCMR Athletics YouTube page. So take a look around, but of course we want you to stay tuned with us as well here at CoastSportsToday.com, as well as 98.7 The Coast. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back with more of the pregame momentarily. High school basketball on 98.7 The Coast and CoastSportsToday.com.
No, I didn't.
Lower one to toss, they'll get the ball first. Okay? Lower will receive. Start the game, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah. And Brock has already complained that we picked it with a bad coin toss. So go pick.
Trombetta. All right, we are back at Middle Township High School. Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbotton, ready to get this strange season going. We know under normal circumstances, Buddy, a lower middle game would be close to sold out here in this big gym. Hopefully many of you are out there watching this live stream or listening on 98.7 The Coast, and we'll try to do the best we can to bring you guys all the information that goes on in this game. Lower Cape May is wearing the away blacks trimmed in blue, gold, and white. They are coached by Scott Holden. He's in his 11th season. He's 116 and 151 overall. He also was a head coach for 4 years when he lived down in the Fort Lauderdale, Florida area. They were 10 and 17 last season. Middle Township wears their home whites trimmed in black and orange, coached by Tom Farraco. He's in his 37th season overall, his second since coming back after a 3-year absence. He is 731 and 266 for his career. The starters, and Buddy mentioned the young players, and we're going to have 3 freshmen and a sophomore, 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores combined in the starting lineups for these 2 teams. For Lower Cape May, it'll be in the backcourt, freshman Mackie Bonner alongside sophomore Archie Lawler, who was the leading scorer for Lower Cape May as a freshman. James Jamison is a senior who will also play a swing position. Jacob Bay and Jordan Pierce. Bay a sophomore, Pierce a senior. Pierce was Lower's second leading scorer. Those 2 are the forwards. For Middle Township, they're going to start 2 freshmen, Jermaine McNeil and Anthony Trombetta in the backcourt. Jeremiah Camacho, a senior, will play a swing position, and the forwards are John Leahy, a senior, and Gavin Aftanis, a junior. So there's your starting lineups. 3 officials for the game. It's Jim Barkalow, Mark Parsons, and Ed Big Game Gorski.
Brian, we were already informed about the no jump ball rule.
Right.
So if you would like to elaborate.
Yeah, they're doing a coin flip for that this year, and Lower Cape May won the toss to start the season, start the game, and they'll get the ball. Middle coach Tom Paracco, of course, thought that there was a foul throw on the toss, but that's how he is.
And the bottom line is, as we're used to hearing during football, Lower Cape May did not defer.
Did not defer, exactly, yes. High school basketball on the coast brought to you by the Bellevue Tavern. Great food, great times, great crab cakes waiting for you. Enjoy Courthouse Casual, fine food and spirits since 1905. Say hello to Dennis and Sarge over at the Bellevue Tavern. The Bell Harbor Oceanfront Hotel in Wildwood Crest is a proud supporter of high school sports. When friends and family come to visit, don't put them on the sofa. Call the Bell Harbor 609-522-3343 or book online at bellharborhotels.com. Give them a call at that 609-522-3343 number. Paul will be happy to take your reservation. He is one of our loyal listeners and watchers from the penthouse at the Bell Harbor Hotel. The Borough of Avalon, cooler by a mile for concerts, special events, sports camps, and more. Log on to visitavalonborough.net. Radzetta Funeral Home, they take pride in offering personalized service to each family. Radzetta Funeral Home on Hand Avenue in Cape May Courthouse. So it's Lower Cape May and Middle Township. I do believe we are going to have the national anthem played momentarily. And let's see what, and they will play the national anthem here. So let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back right after this on 98.7 The Coast.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's end, whose brush strokes and bright stars
Starting at forward, senior number 12, Jim Jameson. At guard, freshman number 3, Matthew Bonner. At center, sophomore number 11, Jacob Bay. At guard, sophomore.
All right, we are back at Middle Township. Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbotten, and
And forward, senior number 34.
get ready to start this pandemic-affected season. 15 games. It's the first of 15 between these, or for each of these schools, and they hope to get all 15 of them in. That could be an issue this year as well. There are some programs that have already had some shutdowns because of COVID-19 issues, and they had to postpone or cancel games. Luckily in Cape May County that has not happened as of yet, and we hope to keep it that way. A little programming note, we're going to have our first look at the Wildwood Warriors on Thursday as they play Clayton. It'll be a 5:30 start, 98.7 The Coast and CoastSportsToday.com. But, Buddy, really looking forward to this Middle Township and Lower Cape May matchup here tonight.
Well, and again, Brian, as I said earlier, it's a great way to start this season, with a matchup of two of these long-time county rivals. Lower Cape May and Middle, they've gone head-to-head, multiple times. Last year, Lower Cape May was able to actually beat Middle Township, and this is a big game for both teams because everybody wants to get off to.
And we're underway. Mackie Bonner, the freshman for Lower Cape May, has the basketball. He's picked up by Bummer McNeil. Goes left side to Jordan Pierce. Middle Township comes out in a zone here. For Middle Township, no, check that. They are playing man-to-man, actually. And here is Jacob Bay in the high post. Spinning. Jump hook is short. Rebound taken by John Leahy of Middle Township. Pushing is McNeil, another freshman on the floor for Middle Township. And Lower Cape May plays man-to-man. Trombetta to Camacho. Right side. Brings it back out between the circles. Driving to the basket. And got the friendly bounce.
Yes, he did. A good job that time. Camacho goes down the left side of that lane. Nobody picked him up in help side, and he's able to lay it up and in.
Bay with the basketball goes to Jameson. Jameson over to Bonner for three. That's short. This ball is saved inbounds. No, they're going to say that Camacho, who was hustling after it, had his toe on the sideline. So Lower Cape May will have it.
And off that Bonner miss, that was a long rebound. Nobody was able to run it down.
Pierce along the baseline, up top to Lawler. Lawler, a crossover dribble into the paint. Forced one up with the left hand, no good. Rebound battled for, and McNeil comes away with it for Middle Township. Flips it up to Camacho, and he can stroke it for three. Off the iron, no good. Camacho beat Lower Cape May with a three at the buzzer last year down at Lower Cape May from about that same spot on the floor. Here's Lawler, a deep three. That's in and out. Rebound taken by McNeil. McNeil pushing for Middle Township. Into the paint, kicks. Trombetta, a left wing three. Off the iron, no good. So both teams struggling to score after Camacho's drive and finish early. 6 minutes to go first quarter. It's just 2-0 Middle Township.
Yeah, and since that basket, Brian, neither team being patient offensively.
Lawler steps into a 17-footer. That's off the front of the rim, no good. McNeil over to Camacho. Camacho to Aftanis. Center of the floor to Leahy. Right side, McNeil. High post to Aftanis. Turns faces, goes to Camacho. Pounds the dribble twice. Kicks to Trombetta. That pass was tipped, and Trombetta has to throw it off of Jordan Peterson out of bounds so Middle can retain possession.
Good heads-up play that time by the freshman, Trombetta. He caught that ball, that long rebound, in a bad spot, but was able to retain possession by smartly throwing it off a Lower Cape May player.
Lower Cape May is in zone here. It's a 3-2 look. Here's Camacho. He's over to McNeil in the corner to Leahy. He turns faces, wasn't open, goes back to McNeil. Camacho swings at the trombetta in front of the Lower Cape May bench. And now back to McNeil. 5:05 to go first quarter. 2-0 Middle Township. Shot by Camacho is no good. Rebound taken by Jamison on the far side for for Lower Cape May. Lawler, center of the floor. Head and shoulders fake. Kicks. Bonner along the baseline. Back to Lawler. 3-ball. Short. Followed his own miss. Fakes. Kicks to Pierce. Left wing 3. Bang. And Jordan Pierce, the 6'3" Pierce, can stroke it. He's probably Lower's best pure three-point shooter. That was his first look, and he knocked it down, and Lower has the lead.
That was good recognition, Brian, by Lawler. He tracked down that offensive rebound.
Leahy, a baseline jumper, and that's good. He knocks down his first shot attempt of the season, and it's 4-3 Middle Township.
And Lawler was able to find Pierce, but then Middle comes down. Good, they move the ball around. Leahy gets a good baseline shot.
Belling up an under move, and he's fouled by Aftanis. And this will be the first free throws for either team.
And it will be the first personal foul against Gavin Aftanis, the 6'5" junior. And as Brian said, now Jacob Bay will go to the line to shoot 2.
First free throw rolls home. Kind of a funky delivery, buddy,
Yes,
but his finish was good. He had the nice flick of the wrist, and that's why he got the roll on the good rotation. Second free throw is short. Rebound to Pierce. Pierce kicks out to Jamison. Back to Pierce on the right wing. Looking in the post, can't get it there. Jamison, a baseline 3 off the iron, no good. Here comes McNeil for Middle Township. McNeil pushing into the paint, goes up, layup, no good. Tipped up and in by Gavin Aftanis.
Nobody got a body on Aftanis, and he was able to get that putback. Middle Township now up 6-4, 3:35 to play first quarter.
Lawler to Bonner in the corner. Back to Lawler on the left wing. Now it's Pierce, center of the floor. Lobs in the corner to Bay. Bay, a baseline jumper. That's short. And here comes Middle Township. They're going to call a double dribble on Bubba McNeil. Kind of an unforced turnover there. Lower Cape May will have it. About 10 feet inside, or 15 feet inside Middle Township's defensive end of the floor. Here's Bonner for Lower Cape May. Goes to Lawler. Lawler comes up top to Jamison. Bay drives. Good jump stop. Couldn't finish. Tipped up by Lawler. No good. Aftanis comes down with the rebound for Middle Township. Here goes McNeil. Kicks in the corner to Camacho. Back to McNeil. McNeil for 3. That's an air ball, and it will go out of bounds.
Yeah, and that time McNeil, he missed that. He missed that badly. He really hurried that shot, Brian.
Yeah, he had time.
Yeah, he had time. He had a lot of time, but he really tried to fire that up quickly, and the end result is he shoots an air ball.
Buddy, Gavin Aftanis is being removed from the game by the officials, and it looks like he may have a little cut, which obviously would mean blood, and he's got to get that cleaned up before he can come back in. And then Deshaw Hawkins comes into the game for Middle Township. Middle showing 1-2-1-1 zone press here. Center of the floor, Bonner. Bonner goes back to Lawler, who lobs it ahead to Bay. Bay drives, layup, no good. Got his own rebound, no good. Got his own rebound again, and finishes. Good effort by Jacob Bay. That's his first field goal. He's got 3. We're tied at 6 apiece. Camacho along the baseline, really hounded by Pierce. Good defense, and he forces Camacho to travel with the basketball.
And that's going to be the second turnover against Middle Township. And Brian, that effort down on the offensive end for Lower Cape May by Jacob Bay. He had 2 offensive rebounds until he finally scored that bucket. He's now 1 for 6 from the floor.
Here's Bay in the post again. Turns, jump hook, no good. Rebound brought down by Leahy. Leahy outlets to McNeil. McNeil pushing. Flips it over to Trombetta for 3. Off the iron, no good. Lawler the rebound. Outlets to Bonner. Bonner 1-on-3, so he pulls it up. And we'll bring it out. It goes to Lawler. Lawler swings left side to Pierce. Pierce on the floor goes to Bay. Right inside the key. Now it's Pierce again. Right side to Lawler. 1:40 to go in the period. We're tied at 6. Lawler a drive to the basket. Scooping left-hand hook is good. Good finish by Archie Lawler. That's his first basket. Lower Cape May has the lead, 8-6. Here's Trombetta on the right wing. Lost the dribble. Goes to McNeil, picked up by Bonner. McNeil and Bonner would have played a lot of basketball against one another through the grammar school ranks. Anthony Trombetta, his first high school basket, a little floater along the baseline, and he's another one who's been through a lot of wars at the grammar school level.
Yeah, that was a good, strong move, too, Brian. Trombetta drove right baseline, came to a good jump stop, and he finished by knocking down.
Bonner left side to Lawler. Lawler for 3. That's short. Rebound brought down. Pierce rips it away. His pass was tipped back into his hands. He spins toward the basket, off the glass, and good. Jordan Pierce with 5. It's middle by 2 with 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Camacho. Trombetta, floater in the paint. That's short. Barely nicked the front of the rim. Bonner with it for Lower Cape May. You can hear, might be able to hear Scott Holden, the lower coach in the background, say one shot with 15 seconds to go in the period. Here's Bonner. Goes left side to Lawler. Lawler comes up top to Jamison. To Bay. Bay travels with it. Going way too fast there. Especially when Lower's trying to hold for one shot.
Yeah, that's
Caraballo into the game along with Michael Zarfati for Middle Township. Zarfati, another freshman.
That's a coach's nightmare type of turnover. That's an unforced error.
6 seconds to go in the period. In the corner, Camacho for 3. Bang! Jeremiah Camacho knocks down a 3, and Middle Township takes an 11-10 lead after the first quarter. Back after this 30-second break on 98.7 The Coast.
First whistle buys beer. Parsons.
Good. All right, we are back at Middle Township. Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbot and Jeremiah Camacho's three-pointer at the buzzer of the first quarter gives Middle Township an 11-10 lead over Lower Cape May. Camacho, certainly, Buddy, with a knack for making big shots against at the end of periods against Lower Cape May.
Yeah, that's something that Coach Scott Holden does not want to see.
All right, here's McNeil. Bubba McNeil for Middle Township. Goes right side to Camacho. Lower Cape May in a zone here. Zarfati goes to McNeil. Back to Zarfati, top of the key to Camacho. Camacho again in the corner to Caraballo. Back up top to Zarfati. Zarfati steps into a 3. In and out. That ball went halfway down and out. Aftanis with a putback and lays it up and in. And Gavin Aftanis gives Middle a 13-10 lead. That's stuff that Tom Ferraco loves. Good ball movement, get an open look, and a putback.
Well, that was Aftanis' second offensive rebound, Brian, and he's got both his
Great cut by Jordan Pierce, and his shot in the lane is good. He had an overplaying defender, and he went back door and knocked it down. Camacho, another 3, and it's good. And Middle Township has its largest lead at 4 at 16-12.
Well, Camacho missed his first 2 threes. Now he's made his last 2, And that's what shooters do. They get heated up.
Jamison down low to Bonner. Bonner dropped it out of bounds.
And that's one thing, Brian. 6:47 to play here in the first half. Middle Township 16, Lower Cape May 12. This has been a cleanly played game. That was Lower's just their second turnover.
Olga Nunez, a freshman, into the game for the first time for Lower. McNeil to Aftanis. Chipper is good from the top, from the right side of the lane. Aftanis with 6. It's Middle by 6, and Lower Cape May is going to take a 30-second timeout as Middle leads 18-12. Sound Advice and Video, the local source for all your audio and video needs. Sound Advice, 336 96th Street in Stone Harbor, or log on to visitsoundadvice.com. Reef Family Pharmacy, located at 1037 Route 9 South in Cape May Courthouse, is your neighborhood pharmacy. They make it easy to stay healthy. At Sure Title, they're proud of the Caper Tigers. Wish them the best of luck in tonight's game. The next time you're ready to close, choose Sure Title. Visit them online at suretitle.com. Lower Township GOP would like to wish the Lower Cape May Regional Caper Tigers the best of luck throughout the season. The Lower Township GOP. So a 7-2 run by Middle to start the second period, and Lower Cape May forced to call the timeout. Here's Mike Cronin, steps into a 3 as he's right off the bench, no good. Rebound brought down by Bonner, back to Pierce. Pierce a deep 3, that's no good long. And Camacho the rebound. He's pushing for Middle, over to Zarfati, back to McNeil. Camacho over to Caraballo into the paint, kicks. McNeil for 3. That's short, and then it goes over the backboard after hitting the rim, and that's out of bounds.
6:03 to play here in the second quarter. Middle Township 18, Lower Cape May 12. Lower Cape May needs a bucket right here. They were trailing 11-10 at the end of the first quarter.
Lawler with it, kicks to Pierce. Pierce fakes a 3, goes to Nunez, over to Bonner. Lawler again. Pierce faked the right wing 3, drives baseline, shot up is short, followed his own miss, got it in the foul. I actually thought he might have been fouled on the first drive, buddy, but Lower Cape May will take the result as Pierce gets the basket and the foul. Well, and Jordan Pierce has 9 of Lower Cape May's 14 points.
Well, Brian, they did a good job, Middle Township, defending him on the initial drive to the basket. But after he missed, nobody checked him out. And very smartly, Jordan, he just grabbed that offensive rebound, went up strong, drew the foul, and then he knocks down the free throw to complete the three-point play.
Middle Township the basketball, 18-15, they lead. Aftanis top of the key. He's had a good first half so far. Goes to McNeil on the left side. McNeil backs away against the defensive Mackie Bonner. Goes to Camacho in the corner for 3. That one's in and out. But Camacho's really stroking it tonight, buddy. He's made a couple threes, and that one was a really good look. Here's a kick out by Lawler to Nunez. His 3 is no good. Camacho got it to McNeil. McNeil goes around the man to the basket. Shot was blocked. Got his own rebound. Got it to Caraballo. Goes to the basket. No good, but a foul. And Dom Caraballo will go to the line for 2 shots.
18-15, Middle Township on top.
2 shots.
And that last foul was called on Mackie Bonner. That's Bonner's first personal foul. And Brian, that's the first team foul against Lower Cape May in this basketball game.
Bay back in for Lower, Leahy back in for Middle. You might be noticing this if you're watching the live stream. The referees are not handling the ball as much as they can. So the players just inbound it on their own and shoot the free throws on their own without having it checked to them. Caraballo made 1 of 2. It's Middle 19, Lower 15. Cronin on the left side, working against Caraballo in the corner to Bonner. Bonner, top of the key, goes to Bay at the right elbow. Bay spins, kicks it out. Driving is Cronin. Cronin to the basket, no good. Layup attempt by Bay is good on the follow. And now we have a timeout taken by Middle Township. And this is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. It's 19-17. Middle is on top. Cooper Levinson, attorneys at law. They are proud supporters of the community. Cooper Levinson believes in client service, corporate responsibility, and dedication to the community. 19th Hole Enterprises would like to wish everyone the best of luck in tonight's game. McMichael's 19th Hole in North Wildwood is available for landscaping, patio design, and house raising. McMichael's 19th Hole, 609-522-7210.
I'll tell you, Brian, you can hear Coach Fracco during that timeout. He is not happy with his team's lack of effort on the defensive boards. That was the 9th offensive rebound for Lower Cape May. They've got 9 offensive rebounds. That's what's keeping them in this basketball game. They got 4, probably 4, if not 5 putbacks off of offensive rebounds.
Trombetta with it for Middle Township. Gets a ball screen from Hawkins, who just checked in back into the game for Middle Township. McNeil now on the left wing. Hounded by Bonner. Goes left side to Leahy. Leahy faces up, doesn't pull the trigger, comes back out top. And it's like Anthony Trombetta has changed his jersey number. Must have gotten blood on it, buddy. Here's a steal by Pierce. Pierce to the basket. Layup's no good. And McNeil did a good job of getting back in there and bothering that shot. Shot by Trombetta is no good. And here's Lower Cape May with the ball, trailing by 2. After 1 quarter up in Pennsgrove, Wildwood Bullies are up 12-10. We'll keep you posted on that one as we move along here. High post pass to Bay, dips in, shot up no good, and it goes out of bounds off of Middle Township.
Jacob Bay, Brian, getting that ball on the inside. He's getting to the basket, but he's not finishing strong. He is 2 for 9.
Great inbound play there by Lower Cape May. They get it right to Lawler at the right block, and he lays it up and in. His second field goal, he's got 4, and we're tied at 19. Here's McNeil into the lane. Great hesitation move. Floater no good, but a foul, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Jermaine McNeil, this will be his first opportunity to score here at the high school level as a starting point guard as a freshman. First free throw by McNeil is up and good. .304 to go second quarter. And the second free throw is no good. Long rebound, though, to Hawkins. And Middle has it out to Camacho for 3. Bang! Jeremiah Camacho's 3rd 3 of the first half. Give Deshaun Hawkins credit. Tracking down that offensive rebound. That ends up being a 4-point possession for Middle Township, and they lead it by 4. 2:45 to go. Here's Lawler to the basket, and he is fouled. No, they're going to call an offensive foul.
Yeah, that initial call wasn't real clear, but I think the end result, Brian, was they got it right. Archie Lawler picks up his first, just the 2nd team foul. Middle Township's only committed, make that the 3rd team foul against Lower Cape May. Middle's committed 2 team fouls.
Jacob Bay just went down hard. Driving to the basket is Trombetta, no good. Long rebound comes back to him. Now it's McNeil, kicks to Trombetta, right wing, right baseline 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Lawler. Lawler in a big football season for Lower Cape May, brings it up, goes to Pierce. Pierce shut off. And got it to Bay. Bay to Lawler. Lawler bounces over to Bonner. Bonner over to Pierce on the left side. Pierce fakes. Backdoor pass to Bonner. Reverse layup. Kissed it off the glass and good.
I'll tell you what, that was a good find by Pierce.
Mackie Bonner's first 2 high school points.
And Bonner,
they weren't easy.
A great finish.
Yeah. McNeil lost the dribble but got it to Camacho. Camacho driving, kicking. McNeil, he drives, takes it to the elbow, goes to Trombetta. He steps in, floater off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Bay. And now here comes Mackie Bonner with Middle leading by 2, 1:25 to go in the second quarter.
And as it stands right now, the possession arrow to start the third quarter would be in Lower Cape May's favor.
Cronin for 3. That goes off the top of the backboard. And Leahy the rebound for Middle Township. Just over a minute to go in the half. Here's Camacho. Swings it to Trombetta. Trombetta head and shoulders fake. And goes to McNeil. McNeil drives into the paint. Changed his shot. No good. Rebound to Lawler. Lawler pushing for Lower Cape May. Lawler took a bump. No good. They're going to say the foul occurred on the floor, so Lower Cape May will inbound underneath with 44 seconds to go in the second quarter.
And they're going to call that foul on Jeremiah Camacho, Brian. That's going to be his first, team's third. 44.1 seconds to play.
First Pierce, a baseline jumper. That is blocked, but he fouled his own miss and is fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Well, again, Middle Township makes a good defensive play off of that inbounds. The defender gets out, gets a hand up in Pierce's face, and actually tips the shot, but then no one boxes him out, and Jordan Pierce is what he's done multiple times, Brian. Follows his own miss, gets the offensive rebound, and now he's going to the line.
Missed the first. Pierce has 10 to lead Lower Cape May. Camacho has 11. He's made 3 threes. Free throw by Pierce again is no good, so he's 0 for 2 from the line now. 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Let's see if Middle holds for 1 here. Leading by 2. Kamari Wright, another freshman into the game for the first time for Lower Cape May. Trombetta holding against Nunez. As Middle Township looks like they want to hold for 1. 10 seconds to go in the period. Here goes Camacho driving, kicking, Leahy for 3. And got the friendly roll with 1 second to go. And Middle Township will go into the half, leading it 26-21. We'll take a 4-minute timeout. We'll come back with the halftime report right after this on 98.7 The Coast and CoastSportsToday.com.
Attorneys at Law is a proud supporter of the community. The law office was formed in 1957 with just 2 attorneys and now has 75 attorneys with offices in New Jersey, Delaware, and Las Vegas. Cooper Levinson believes in client service, corporate responsibility, and dedication to the community. They don't just serve local school districts as attorneys, but also as involved residents, parents, and community volunteers. See our community service in action on Facebook or Twitter. Just search #Cooper Levinson. Nothing is more important than your family's health. You need a pharmacy that does more than just fill your prescription. Reef Family Pharmacy is the pharmacy of choice for families throughout Cape May County. Reef Family Pharmacy makes it easy to stay healthy with good advice and exceptional products for proactive, positive health care. Reef Family Pharmacy offers a convenient drive-through pickup window, and we offer free local delivery. You can even refill your prescription on our free app. Simply stated, Reef Family Pharmacy makes it easy for you to get your prescriptions filled and with exceptional personal service. Simply not offered by the others. Reef Family Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, Route 9, Cape May Courthouse. Explore online at reeffamilypharmacy.com or call 609-465-0004.
Stover Edwards & Co. Public Accounting has been at your service in Wildwood for years. We have a diversified practice which provides accounting, audit, and tax services to individuals, businesses, estates, and trusts. Whether you're just starting a business and need guidance on how to get registered and set up, or you're an established business looking to maximize your profits or minimize taxes paid, we can assist you. Operating a business is a complex practice. Let us be your financial accounting and tax expert. Contact us today at 609-522-0246. Stover Edwards & Co. Public Accounting has been at your service in Wildwood for years. We have a diversified practice which provides accounting, audit, and tax services to individuals, businesses, estates, and trusts. Whether you're just starting a business and need guidance on how to get registered and set up, or you're an established business looking to maximize your profits or minimize taxes paid, we can assist you. Operating a business is a complex practice. Let us be your financial accounting and tax expert. Contact us today at 609-522-0246.
Radzetta Funeral Home is proud to sponsor the Middle Township broadcasts. The Radzetta family has been serving the community since 1970. Radzetta Funeral Home, located at 9 Hand Avenue in Cape May Courthouse, can be reached by phone at 465-7458. That's 465-7458, or on the web at radzetta.com. That's RADZIETA.com. John J. Radzetta, manager, New Jersey license number 4175. Go Panthers!
The locals' favorite restaurant in Cape May, Hemingway's at the Grand Hotel, open Wednesday through Sunday. Also offering online ordering directly through their website, HemingwaysCapeMay.com. Hemingway's offers weekly specials, including prime rib night on Wednesdays, pot pie night on Thursdays, strip fest on Sundays, and an $18 three-course sunset dining menu Wednesday through Sunday. Check out their Facebook, Hemingway's Cape May, for more information, or give them a call, 609-884-5611, extension 550. That's 609-884-5611, extension 550.
The Bale Harbor Oceanfront Hotel, located on the beach in Wildwood Crest, offers oceanfront accommodations with 1, 2, and 3-bedroom units with full kitchens. The popular resort has an oceanfront pool deck featuring 4 fabulous swimming pools for that refreshing vacation swim. And the Ocean Oasis Grill will satisfy any hungry appetite. There are plenty of great in-season and off-season vacation specials to choose from. Call today at 609-522-3343 or online at BaleHarborHotels.com.
At Crest Savings Bank, we believe your time is valuable. That's why our mobile banking app lets you bank when and where you want. Crest Savings Bank's mobile app lets you review activity, pay bills, transfer funds, and even deposit checks any time of the day or night. Make the most of your free time by using Crest Savings Bank's safe, secure, and easy-to-use mobile app. Visit CrestSavings.bank for details. Crest Savings Bank. Big bank products. Community bank service.
Crest Savings is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
It's high school basketball on 98.7 The Coast.
All right, we are back at Middle Township. Brian Kniff alongside Buddy Tarbot here on 98.7 The Coast. Chris Knoll handling the live video stream for us on CoastSportsToday.com and the Coast Sports Today Facebook page. At the half, it's Middle Township 26, Lower Cape May 21. And, Buddy, that 5-point difference right there is you could chalk it up to the 2 end-of-quarter situations where Middle Township knocked down 2 threes. Jeremiah Camacho at the end of the first quarter, and then John Leahy at the end of the second. They've got 6 points on end-of-quarter plays to take a 5-point lead here at the half.
And it just goes to show you, as we know in high school basketball, especially close games, how important every possession is. And Middle Township, they shot 4 for 12 from beyond the arc in that first half, Brian. But the 2 of the 4 that they made, like you said, they're big momentum, momentum keepers or momentum changers. In this case, Middle Township has not trailed, so they were huge. It's a great way to go into the locker room, when you have a guy like John Leahy knock down that 3.
So the Jeremiah Camacho hit 3 threes in that first half, and he has 11 points to lead Middle Township. Gavin Aftanis with 6, Leahy with 5, and then 1 apiece for Jermaine McNeil and Dom Carabala. Anthony Trombetta also has a basket for 2 points for Middle Township. Jordan Pierce has 10 points for Lower Cape May. Jacob Bay with 5, 4 points for Archie Lawler, and 2 for Mackie Bonner. 26-21. It is Middle leading at the half.
And Brian, when you look at the stat sheet for the first half, it really couldn't be any more even. Middle Township, they shot 9 for 27 from the floor. They were 6 for 15 inside the arc, 4 for 12 from beyond. They had 15 rebounds as a team, 10 defensive, 5 offensive, 2 for 4 from the foul line, and they turned it over just 3 times. Lower Cape May, on the other hand, they also shot 33% from the floor. They were 9 for 30 from the floor, 1 for 11 from beyond the arc. And that's the difference in this basketball game, is the simple fact Both teams knocked down 9 twos, but Middle Township has knocked down an additional 3 3-pointers. And rebounding-wise, Lower Cape May's doing a real good job. They have 19 rebounds as a team, 9 defensive. And Brian, here's the difference that kept Cape May in the game. They had 10 offensive rebounds, and 5 of them resulted in putbacks for 2 points. They shot 2 for 5 from the foul line, and the Caper Tigers, they turned it over just 2 times.
Couple of scores in another rivalry game a little further up the road. Ocean City Boys lead Mainland 38-23 at the half. Ocean City Girls lead Mainland 18-17 at the half. Here, it's 26-21 Middle on top of Lower Cape May. We're going to take a 1 minute 30-second timeout. We'll come back with the start of the second half right after this on 98.7 The Coast and CoastSportsToday.com.
The Bellevue Tavern in Cape May Courthouse is proud of the efforts of our players, coaches, and fans to make this winter sports season a reality. We have all made significant sacrifices during the past year, and we are proud of the teams that represent our county on the hard court. This winter, think of the Bellevue Tavern as a safe, friendly place to have lunch, enjoy a dinner out with the family, or provide the packaged goods for your celebration at home. And the Bellevue Tavern gift card is the perfect gift, the perfect size for anyone. This season matters, and from everyone at the Bellevue Tavern, including our loyal customers, best of luck this season. The Bellevue Tavern, Route 9, Cape May Courthouse.
Start spreading the news. We're having a sale.
Joe Vogel, what did you just say?
I said the Original Fudge Kitchen is having a sale.
A what?
A sale! The Original Fudge Kitchen is having our annual customer appreciation sale this Friday and Saturday, January 29th and 30th. Everything in all of our stores is half price. This is our way of saying thank you to our many loyal customers. It is also our way of welcoming new customers. So be sure to stop in and see us and treat yourself to some of our delicious creamy fudge and take advantage of our half-price sale. We are open in Cape May on the Washington Street Mall and on the Promenade. We are open in Wildwood at Roberts Avenue on the Boardwalk. We are also open in Stone Harbor on 96th Street and across from the Music Pier on the Boardwalk in Ocean City. Customer Appreciation Days at the Original Fudge Kitchen this Friday and Saturday. Everything is half price. The Original Fudge Kitchen, always delicious and always open. Start spreading the news. We're having a sale.
It's high school basketball on 98.7 The Coast.
All right, we are back at Middle Township. Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbot, and Chris Knoll on the live stream. 26-21, Middle Township on top of Lower Cape May as we get set to start the second half. Lower Cape May will have the possession arrow in the second half.
And Brian, before the game gets away from us, we'd like to thank Dr. Sharon Rementer, who's the athletic director here at Middle Township. Dr. Rementer has done a heck of a job, and boy, did she get this gymnasium looking homey tonight. And you know what? Every little bit during this pandemic really helps, makes the kids feel comfortable. So you have to tip our hats to Dr. Rementer.
And by the way, it's 6:16 in the evening on opening night. Depending on what your over-under was, Buddy just mispronounced his first name of the season. It's Rementer, Buddy.
Rementer.
She's only been the AD here for 3 or 4 years now. Lawler with it for Lower Cape May to start the second half. Down low to Bay. Jump hook. Got that one to go. Good patient move by Jacob Bay. The left-handed jump hook is good. McNeil pushes for middle. Kicks to Trombetta on the right side. Trombetta back to McNeil. Over to Leahy. Trombetta again. Driving. Jump stop, but traveled. Jump stop, you have to come down on both feet at the same time, and he did not. And that was an easy call, but for the official. Good move, just didn't execute the finish of it.
And that's the 4th turnover against Middle Township.
Bonner to Pierce. Back to Bonner. 3 ball. Off the iron, no good long. Long rebound, tipped out to Lawler. Pierce on the left side. He fires the 3. Bang! Jordan Pierce. And Lower Cape May scores the first 5. And we're now tied at 26. McNeil to Trombetta. Aftanis. Foul line area jumper, no good. Long rebound to Camacho. His jumper is good. Jeremiah Camacho with 13 for Middle Township. and they lead 28-26. 6:44 to go, third quarter. We thought this would be a good one. It's been that way so far. Bonner bounces in the high post to Bay. Spins, kicks to Pierce. Pierce up high. Ball was tipped, comes out to Lawler. Lawler steps in, left elbow goes to Pierce. Pierce brings it out. Backdoor pass to Bonner. Layup is good.
Wow.
Good cut by Mackie Bonner.
That very good cut and a good find by Jordan Pierce.
Here's Leahy over to Trombetta. Head and shoulders fake behind a screen from Aftanis. Couldn't get the rolling Aftanis, and now kicks it back out. Middle will restart. Here's McNeil against Bonner. Goes to Camacho. Camacho, top of the key. Over to Trombetta. Against Lower Cape May's man-to-man defense. Left side to Leahy. Squares, drives, floater, and got the friendly roll. Good move by John Leahy.
The 6'5" senior now has 7 points. He's perfect from the floor. 2 for 2 inside the arc, and he's buried 1 3.
Lawler for 3. That's short. Rebound brought down by Aftanis. Bounces to McNeil. McNeil pushing. Got it to Trombetta. Steps in and backs it out to McNeil. McNeil off a ball screen from Aftanis. Goes the other way. Gives to Trombetta. Trombetta baseline 3 off the iron. No good. Long rebound. Batted around. Camacho down to Leahy. Turns. Fires. And no good on that one. And the rebound brought down by Lawler. Middle by 2. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Lawler driving, kicking to Jamison. Up to Bay. Bay foul line to the right jumper is good.
Well, Jacob Bay says, well, Gavin Aftanis, if you're not going to come out and play me, I'm going to take this 15-foot jumper.
Bay with 9 points. We're tied at 30.
And he buried it.
Camacho straight away for 3. Off the iron, no good. Good box out by Pierce. And we have a foul called on Aftanis.
No, they're going to call that on Pierce.
You know, I think it's a good call, buddy, because I think Pierce was doing a good job boxing out. And then I think he gave a little extra shove at the end, and that's what the official saw and called the foul. Leahy to inbound. Got it to Aftanis. Right side, right elbow at the three-point line. Now it's Camacho. Got caught in the air, a call for traveling.
And Camacho said, trying to explain to the referee that I got rid of it before I came down, but it was not how the referee saw it. 4:20 to play, third quarter. We are knotted at 30.
Cronin, a right wing 3. He just stepped into the game, no good. Rebound brought down by Leahy. Pushing is McNeil. Up top to Leahy, a deep 3. Bang! John Leahy. Yeah. He's in double figures with 10, and he's shooting it well. He's 4 for 5 from the floor.
Yeah, that one there, John, he let that one go from the parkway, reminiscent of his father's range.
Yeah, but Young John's got a couple baskets around the rim, though, buddy. Here's Bay. It spins in the lane. It's tipped out, and it goes to Lawler. Lawler for Lower stops, foul line jumper, no good. Archie Lawler just can't get going for Lower Cape May. McNeil, left elbow jumper off the rim, no good. Rebound to Bay. Here comes Bonner, goes to Lawler. Lawler kicks. Cronin for 3, bang! Mike Cronin. Left corner three-pointer. We're tied at 33.
Well, Cronin missed his first 3 three-point attempts, and he knocks down the fourth one and knocks this game right back up at 33.
Here's McNeil. McNeil driving to the basket. Layup is good.
That was a good, strong move that time by Bubba McNeil.
I thought Bonner made a mistake there, buddy. He actually gave McNeil his left hand there.
Yes.
And the help side was late. And it was an easy layup for the freshman. Good recognition by McNeil. Here is Lawler, top of the key. Swings it to Bonner on the right side. Bonner, right side again. to Cronin, in the post to Bay. Bay using the right hand this time, and he banks it in. Jacob Bay with 6 in the period, and 11 for the game.
Brian, he used the right hand, and he used the backboard.
Trombetta in the lane. His jump hook is short. Lower Cape May can take the lead here. 2:10 to go in the third, knotted at 35. Here's Lawler, top of the key. Drives, kicks. Here's Pierce into the lane, driving, got a shot blocked. Rebound falls into the hands of Bay. He misses the bunny, but Pierce comes out of there with it, and then McNeil steals it. McNeil, that should have been a double dribble. Double dribble not called, and there's Trombetta for 3, no good. And they're going to say the rebound goes off of middle and out of bounds. And here comes Lower Cape May. We're tied at 35. McNeil with the good steal there. I thought he double dribbled. It was not called.
Well, and I think you're right, Brian. And now 1:40 to go, third quarter. We are tied at 35. And Lower Cape May with the basketball.
Lawler stops, goes to Cronin. Left side to Pierce. Pierce up top to Bay, swung right side to Lawler. Lawler to a cutting Pierce, turns. Good look down low, bad pass. Bay was wide open on the left block. Pierce saw him, but threw it behind him and a little too hot, and Bay couldn't handle it. Good idea, just didn't execute it. Here goes middle with a chance to take the lead.
Next year, Jacob Bay catches that when he gets a little stronger.
McNeil down low, great pass to Ben Harris, who just checked in for the first time, and he lays it in. And middle has the lead again at 37-35. That's a great play by McNeil there. Here's Bonner. Right side to Cronin. Cronin for 3. That's not a good shot. Rebound brought down by Harris. Here's McNeil. Across the division line. McNeil stops. Goes to Michael Zarfati to Harris for 3. Bang! Ben Harris. 5 quick ones off the bench, and middle leads it by 5.
Ben Harris, the 6-foot junior, he says, instant offense, coach. Put me in.
Lawler, head and shoulders fake, drives, kicks. 3 ball by Pierce is good along the baseline, and Lower needed that. Pierce now has 16.
He's 3 for 5 from beyond the arc now.
20 seconds to go in the period. Here's the middle with the basketball. Here comes McNeil across the division line. Looks like middle wants the hold for 1. 10 seconds to go.
Middle up
uses a ball screen, drives, goes to the basket, short, got his own rebound, and we have a foul. They're going to say this is on the floor on the rebound. With 2.8 seconds to go in the quarter. John Leahy will check in for Gavin Aftanis. Get a shooter into the game here.
And Brian,
see what kind of inbound play Middle Township can come up with. Jamison into the game for the Caper Tigers.
They call that foul on Jacob Bay. That's his first, team's second.
Here's Harris to inbound for Middle Township. Now we have a timeout on the floor. And they're checking a player for blood. So Lawler has to go out of the game, and Kamari Wright, it looks like, will check in. Lawler's got to get that cleaned up before he can return. And now here's Middle to inbound as we are set to go here with 2.8 seconds to go in the third quarter. Harris to inbound. Harris gets it out. McNeil for 3, and that's short, and the buzzer sounds. End of 3. It's Middle 40, Lower Cape May 38. Back after this 30-second break on 98.7 The Coast.
Is it possible for a hometown business to deliver bigger than the box stores at competitive prices? It happens every day at Sound Advice and Video in Stone Harbor. Let Sound Advice transform your home or business with the best brands like Samsung, Sony, Sonos, Net, Ring, and many more. You get the white glove customer service, not as a courtesy, but as our standard at Sound Advice. Sound Advice, not just for sound and video, but for home automation, networking, Wi-Fi, and so much more. Make the sound choice. Sound Advice and Video, locally owned and operated on 96th Street in Stone Harbor. Check us out online at visitsoundadvice.com.
It's high school basketball on 98.7 The Coast.
So we have Lower Cape May putting a dent into the Middle Township halftime lead. They cut a 5-point deficit to 3. or excuse me, to 2, as they outscored Middle by 3 in the third quarter. It's 40-38. Middle will have the ball to start this fourth quarter. Halftime score, Pennsgrove leading Wildwood in a boys game 25-22.
And now down to the final 8 minutes as we start this fourth quarter, Brian. It's going to come down to which team, takes care of the basketball.
Harris with the ball. He gave him 5 quick points off the bench for Middle. Now it's McNeil. Lower Cape May's in a 3-2 zone here. Harris, high post pass to Leahy. Leahy turns, fires, no good. Got his own rebound, but they're going to call him for an over-the-back foul. It's actually a good call. He had his left hand pushing the Lower Cape May player as he was gathering the rebound with his right hand. It's a good
That's
call.
going to be the first personal foul against the 6'5" senior John Leahy. First team foul against Middle Township.
Pierce in the corner. Looked in the post to Bay, didn't throw it, brings it back out. Swung to Lawler on the right side. Puts it on the floor, drives, kicks. Pierce fakes a 3, steps in, goes to Jamison, kicks in the corner. Bonner, a floater along the baseline is good. Mackie Bonner, his third field goal, he's got 6, and we're tied at 40.
That was
over
a tough
7 minutes
shot
to go
too,
in the
Brian.
fourth quarter.
The freshman Mackie Bonner really makes a nice move baseline and finishes.
McNeil with it for Middle. Goes to Camacho. McNeil again. Here's Harris, right side. Down low to Aftanis. High post now to Leahy. He kicked out to Camacho for 3. That's long. Long rebound to Pierce. Got it to Bonner. Bonner doesn't have numbers, so he slows up. Cross-court pass to Lawler. Head and shoulders fake. Gets into the lane and is called for traveling.
That wasn't a good decision that time by the 6'2" sophomore. Lawler, that was a 1-on-3, Brian. He had nowhere to go in that lane. Middle did a good job defensively, and Lawler turns it over.
Camacho off a ball screen. Bounces over to Harris. Harris for 3. That's no good. Rebound to Bay. Bay gets it to Bonner. Tied at 40. 6:15 to go, fourth quarter. Lawler on the left side for Lower Cape May. Archie Lawler pounds the right-handed dribble. Stops at the top of the key. Loses the dribble. Bounces in the post to Bay. Bay drops, step, dips in. No good, but a foul. And Jacob Bay will go to the line where he is 1 for 2 in the game. He has 11 points in the contest.
And they're going to get Jeremiah Camacho. He banged him on the top of the head, Brian. That's going to be Camacho's second, team second. And as you just said, it's going to send Bay to the line to shoot 2.
First one is no good.
Oh, he missed that one badly. He's now 1 of 3 from the charity stripe.
Lower's just 2 for 6 as a team. In a tie game, that's big. Bay makes the second.
And they've only
Lower takes its first lead of the second half at 41-40.
And they've only had 2 players go to the foul line, Pierce and Bay.
Middle with the basketball, trailing by 1 now. Here's McNeil in the corner. Comes up top to Harris. Harris for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, battled for, and it's brought out of there by Pierce. Jamison with a nice controlled tip to Pierce. As Lower Cape May corrals the rebound. Here's Mackie Bonner. Goes left side. Jordan Pierce. Pierce top of the key. Goes to Bay. Bay turns, faces, puts the ball on the floor, spins in the lane, kicks to Jamison, brings it back out to Pierce. Pierce top of the key.
And Lower Cape May, no hurry, Brian. They just got to reset their offense and look for a good shot. Be patient.
Baseline drive, shot up no good, tipped up and in by Jacob Bay. Not a good shot by Pierce, but Bay went to the weak side and easily got the rebound and kissed it off the glass, and Lower has a 3-point lead, and Middle will take a timeout. Timeout on the floor, 4:58 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this 30-second break on 98.7 The Coast.
Hi, this is Lower Township Councilman Kevin Coombs, and on behalf of Council and the Lower Township GOP, we would like to wish the Lower Cape May Regional Caper Tigers basketball team the best of luck this season. We have such a great community, and we all support you and are proud of you and all of our Lower Township students. Go Caper Tigers.
Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbot, 43-40. Middle Township trailing Lower Cape May now here with in the fourth quarter, as Lower has scored the first 5 of the period. The Cape May County Health Department wishes the best of luck to all local student athletes this winter season. Don't let your guard down after the game ends. Mask up, remain socially distanced, and stay informed. For the latest information, visit cmchealth.net. And Buddy, I've been trying to stay socially distanced from you for 26 years now at the school, at the broadcast table.
It's the truth, isn't it? The only thing we've managed to do when we sit at our radio table, you stay on the left, I stay on the right.
That's right. All right, here we go. Middle with the ball, trailing by 3. Here's Camacho on the right side. Lower Cape May in a zone here. We have a traveling violation on Jermaine McNeil.
And that's going to be the 6th turnover against Middle Township. And
that was showing pressure. They get it into Lawler. Lawler running to the basket. No good. Missed it way short. Here's McNeil running 3-on-1. McNeil down the lane. What a move by Jermaine McNeil, and he lays it up and in. That's where McNeil is at his best in the open floor. Lawler trapped, goes opposite to Jamison, up to Bay. Bay to the basket, he's fouled. That's great job by Lower Cape May. Passing diagonally and then ahead to beat the press, and Jacob Bay will go to the line for 2 shots.
And they're going to get Jermaine McNeil on that foul, Brian. That's going to be just his first 3rd team foul here in the second half against Middle Township. 4:24 to play in this basketball game. And
first free throw by Bay is no good.
He hit that one off the back iron hard.
Second free throw by Bay. That one's good. So it's 44-42 Lower. 4:22 to go, fourth quarter. McNeil on the left side. Comes up high to Leahy. Leahy over to Trombetta. Now it's McNeil again. McNeil goes over to Trombetta, right side in the corner. Leahy wide open for 3. Bang! Well, you got to identify him if you're Lower Cape May, and they didn't do a very good job, and Leahy knocks it down, and Middle's back on top.
And that's
45-44.
John Leahy is 3 for 3, Brian, from beyond the arc.
Bonner goes over to Pierce, to Bay. Bay doubled and is fouled by, I believe, Trombetta on the help.
And that's what they're going to get. They're going to get Anthony Trombetta. As you just said, he came up to help, but he reached.
Almost snuck in for the steal. Here's Pierce for 3 off the inbound. That's way short. Long rebound, batted around. Here's Camacho running out, 2-on-1. Got it to Leahy. Leahy's layup is up and good. Leahy with 15, and he's got 10 in the second half, and Lower is now down by 3 as Middle takes the 47-44 lead.
Well, Middle does a good job on that long rebound out. They break out, and they get an easy basket by running.
Lawler, a 19-footer with a foot on the line. That's no good. Jamison is over the back on the rebound for a foul.
3:17 to play in this game. It's Middle Township 47, Lower Cape May 44. That foul on James Jamison. That's his first 4th team foul, Brian. Going to have to watch the team fouls. Excuse me, 3rd team foul. Just the 3rd team foul against Lower Cape May.
Driving for Middle, goes to the basket, no good. Got his own rebound, no good, and the rebound brought down by Bay for Lower Cape May. Here's Lawler. Lawler hasn't scored in the second half. Goes to Jamison, left side, up top to Pierce. Pierce picked up by Trombetta. Goes to Lawler. Lawler, top of the key. Right side to Bonner. Bonner in the post to Bay. Bay spinning, goes back to Bonner. Bonner to Lawler on the right wing, down low to Bay. Tipped by Aftanis. They're going to call Aftanis for a foul, though, going through the back of Jacob Bay, and Lower Cape May will inbound.
and that's going to be the second. Excuse me, check that. The third personal foul.
Bad pass on the inbound, stolen away by Trombetta, who is fouled by Jamison.
That was the third personal foul, Brian, on Gavin Aftanis. The fifth team foul against Middle, and that foul right there, that was called on James Jamison. That's his second, team's fourth.
2:25 to go in the game. McNeil across the timeline for Middle. His team leading by 3, 47-44. Goes to Camacho. Camacho guarded by Pierce. To Aftanis. Stolen away. Not a good pass. Here's Bonner across the division line. Bonner doubled, but he is fouled. And Lower will inbound.
That was not a good turnover by Aftanis. It was just the 7th turnover against Middle Township. Each team has taken good control of the ball. Lower's turned it over just 6 times. 2 minutes.
Here's Pierce along the baseline. Lower trailing by 3. Got it to Bonner along the opposite baseline. Couldn't get a shot away. Got it back to Lawler. Lawler's hand is wrapped from that cut. You wonder if that's affecting his shot. Pierce for 3, no good. Rebound brought down by Middle Township. McNeil against Bonner. 1:39 to go. McNeil stops, foul line jumper, and got the friendly bounce.
Well, that was a big bucket by the freshman. 1:25 to go. 49-44, Middle Township on top.
Jamison, left side to Bonner, up top to Pierce. Pierce right side to Lawler. Lawler for 3, short. Rebound brought down by Camacho. Camacho spins away from pressure but lost it to Bay. Bay flips it over to Bonner. In the corner to Pierce for 3. In and out. Rebound brought down by Aftanis, and he is fouled by McNeil.
But that was a tough miss right there.
Excuse me, McNeil is fouled by Pierce.
That was a tough miss by Jordan Pierce, Brian. As you call it, that was down. And then it just popped back up and out.
59 seconds to go in the game. Middle is up 5, 49-44.
That personal foul on Jordan Pierce. It's going to be his second and the team's 5th. Lower Cape May trails by 5, so they're one team foul away from putting Middle Township in the 1-and-1.
Timeout on the floor. Middle 49, Lower 44. We'll be back after this 30-second break on 98.7 The Coast.
Stouffer Edwards & Co. Public Accounting has been at your service in Wildwood for years. We have a diversified practice which provides accounting, audit, and tax services to individuals, businesses, estates, and trusts. Whether you're just starting a business and need guidance on how to get registered and set up, or you're an established business looking to maximize your profits or minimize taxes paid, we can assist you. Operating a business is a complex practice. Let us be your financial accounting and tax expert. Contact us today at 609-522-0246. It's high school basketball.
All right, we are back at Middle Township. Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbot. Middle leads at 49-44. And they will have possession out of this timeout, as we're now inside a minute to play in the basketball game. And goal score from over at Wildwood Catholic. The Crusaders leading Cape May Tech 52-11 at the half. Inbounding is Middle Township out of this timeout. 59.9 seconds to play. Lower Cape May showing pressure. Ben Harris into the game for Middle. Leahy got it into Camacho. Camacho is fouled. That was the last foul that Lower had to give.
Yeah, Brian, excuse me, they're in a position now where they're going to have to foul quickly. Although, wow, I was going to say there was 34 team fouls.
Here's Leahy to inbound again. Got it into Trombetta, and it's tipped out of bounds, though, by Nunez. And Middle will inbound again.
57.7 seconds left to play. Middle Township up 49-44.
Camacho is fouled, and he'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. And I'm not sure if Camacho is the guy that Middle wants to foul. You know, and I'm kind of surprised, buddy, as Cronin and Bay come back in for Lower Cape May. I'm kind of surprised that he might be, maybe it's because he's their smartest player, but when people are coming after you to foul, I think I want John Leahy on the floor and not inbounding the ball.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Here's Camacho for a 1-and-1. Free throw is good. He got the friendly bounce. Camacho with 14.
That's his first trip to the foul line tonight. Middle's 2 of, well, make that now 3 of 5.
Second free throw is short. 6-point game. 55 seconds to go. Here's Pierce, top of the key. Goes over to Lawler. Lawler back to Pierce. Pierce a deep 3. That's off the iron, no good. Camacho the rebound, and he's fouled. And he'll go to the line for another 1-and-1. And if Camacho can knock down the front end here, it'll make it a 3-possession game.
That foul's called on Jacob Bay, the 6'4" sophomore for Lower Cape May. Bay picks up his second. It's the 8th team foul. So Camacho at the line for a 1-and-1.
Free throw is good. He'll get another. He's 2 for 3. And as I said earlier, this makes it a 3-possession game, 51-44. Camacho's second is good. And here comes Lawler with Lower down 8. Pierce right side, drives to the basket. No good, but a foul. And Pierce will go to the line for 2 shots.
And they're going to call that one on Gavin F. Tanis. It's going to be his 4th, team's 7th. And as Brian said, Jordan Pierce will go to the line to shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Lower Cape May has not had a field goal since the first minute of the fourth quarter. They scored the first 5 points of the period. They've now just scored 2 since.
Yeah, Lower Cape May, they came out strong, Brian. You know, they took that lead.
Pierce. Oh, the second one went in out, but Lawler rebounds and his putback is good, and Lower Cape May calls a timeout. So the missed free throw by Pierce actually pays dividends for Lower as Lawler lays it up and in. That's just his 3rd field goal, first of the second half. He's got 6 points. That cuts it to a 5-point game here. And timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick 30-second break. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast.
The Borough of Avalon wishes all the boys and girls basketball teams in Cape May County great success this winter. Avalon applauds the exceptional efforts from players, coaches, and families to make this season a reality. Play strong, stay safe, and be healthy. There are promising times ahead, and Avalon invites you to visit our wonderful playgrounds and beaches. Visit our perennial 5-star free public library, as well as shop and dine in our lovely Dune Drive retail and dining district. Avalon, where parking is free everywhere, every day. For more, log on to avalonborough.net or visit avalonnj.com. Avalon, where it's always cooler by a mile.
It's high school basketball on 98.7 The Coast.
All right, we are back. Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbotton. 52-47, Middle Township leading here late. High school basketball on the Coast brought to you by the Lower Township Healthy Youth Coalition. They'd like to wish everyone the best of luck in tonight's game. Join them in finding ways to prevent underage drinking and substance misuse in Cape May County by contacting the Lower Township Healthy Youth Coalition. Middle will inbound with 32 seconds to go in the game, leading by 5. Leahy looking, and we have a 5-second violation on Middle Township. Cronin back in along with Bay for Lower Cape May.
And I'll tell you, Brian, that's a big turnover, and that's the type of turnover if you're Coach Scott Holden for Lower Cape May you want to see. That's a turnover with no time coming off the clock.
Pierce to inbound, got it to Bay. Bay off the Lawler. Jump hook, no good. Rebound brought down by Aftanis, and he is fouled. Gavin Aftanis will go down and shoot a 1-and-1.
It's Gavin Aftanis' 6th rebound.
And I also think, buddy, one of the mistakes there, Leahy could have run the baseline. Because that timeout that preceded the inbound came after a made basket. Aftanis to the line for a 1-and-1. He hasn't been there yet tonight. He has 6 points. Free throw is no good. Rebound the Bay. 26 seconds to go. Lower down 5. They got to move quickly. Here's Bonner. Bonner left side. Hands off to Lawler. Lawler to Cronin. Cronin forces a 3. It's short. Rebound brought down by Aftanis. And Leahy gets the ball, and he is fouled. And
that was a tough shot. That wasn't. I mean, I know Lower Cape May, they're pressed for time. They got to get his shot off. But that was more of a throw, Brian, from that left side.
Well, the thing is, you're down 5. You can go get a 2 there. You know, you're better off driving hard to the basket, and then you may be able to kick to an open three-point shooter, or you take your layup. Leahy, 2 shots. First one short. 12 seconds to go.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Leahy with 15 points, got 10 of them in the second half. Second free throw is good. 12 seconds to go. It's a 6-point game. Here's Lawler. Lawler stops, fires a 3. That's short. Ball will go out of bounds with 4.8 seconds to go. And Middle Township is going to get a season-opening win here. And they get it in, and fouled is McNeil. And he'll go down and shoot 2 shots.
And Archie Lawler, Brian, he was 0 for 7 from beyond the arc. Just 3 for 10 from inside. So he shot 3 for 17 here in this basketball game tonight. Lower Cape May shot 3 for 26 as a team from beyond the arc.
That free throw was good, 54-47. Here's McNeil's second. That one is also good. Lower inbounds. Bonner will bring it up. Shoots from half court. No good, and that's it as Middle Township wins it 55-47. Big fourth quarter for Middle Township, particularly the last 7 minutes as they win it 55-47. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back with the post-game report right after this on 98.7 The Coast.
Radzetta Funeral Home is proud to sponsor the Middle Township broadcast. The Radzetta family has been serving the community since 1970. Radzetta Funeral Home, located at 9 Hand Avenue and Cape May Courthouse, can be reached by phone at 465-7458. That's 465-7458, or on the web at radzetta.com. That's RADZIETA.com. John J. Radzetta, manager, New Jersey license number 4175. Go Panthers!
At Crest Savings Bank, we believe your time is valuable. That's why our mobile banking app lets you bank when and where you want. Crest Savings Bank's mobile app lets you review activity, pay bills, transfer funds, and even deposit checks any time of the day or night. Make the most of your free time by using Crest Savings Bank's safe, secure, and easy-to-use mobile app. Visit CrestSavings.bank for details. Crest Savings Bank. Big bank products. Community bank service.
Crest Savings is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
It's high school basketball on 98.7 The Coast.
All right, back at Middle Township, Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbotton, and Middle Township a big fourth quarter. And they end up winning it 55-47. And they were actually trailing after Lower Cape May had scored the first 5 points of the fourth quarter to go up by 3. And then Middle Township really finished strong from there to win it 55-47. John Leahy, Jeremiah, come on.